and welcome. I am Hissy and this is my hideaway. Okay. On the left, that's my left, you'll find, see, I've got it scripted to say coffee, but it's warm today, so energy drink. Because I'm told, they tell me, it's not a good first impression to show up, like, out of the blue, pissed out my skull, ranting and raving about whatever takes my fancy. So, you know, cigs over there, DVDs, you can't see, they're there as well. You'll have to take my word for it. First off, safety announcements. Now, let me just wet my throat. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. And if you do begin to feel unwell at any time, the emergency exits are here, and fuck knows, I don't live in your house. You know where the exits are. Okay. If your cellular device, life, or the end of your drink interrupts the show, please feel free to pause and return to us at your leisure. Beauty of the internet, folks, it's always on, never goes away, doesn't go to sleep. I'm here when you are. And the management would like to remind all runners and riders at this time that we take no responsibility for any loss, damage or injury to passengers or their possessions whilst riding, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you that hot drinks are hot, alcoholic drinks are alcoholic, and smoking kills. And I'm saying that now because I will spark up at some point. Okay? Thank you for your attention. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Okay, so this is where I come to be safe. This is my little corner of the internet where I don't have to worry about what's going on the other side of my camera, in my other browser tabs on my computer, or generally about anything but the latest topic I've decided I want to witter on at you about for a bit. So as you can see from my bookshelves, I am a huge reader, so expect a lot of content on classical Rome. That's my current focus, so you'll get a lot on that, but also history in general. Roman paganism, as that's my faith. Hang fire, another video is coming to explain all that, just hang fire. Classical Hellenic mythology, because, well, duh, that's basically my Bible. Books I've read. When I get into a hissy fit of crocheting, which I do every year because winter is always coming, I'll probably take you along the ride as well because, and I quote because I wrote this down and I want you to hear this, it takes a special kind of magic to wave a stick, mutter incoherently and produce warm and or cuddly things. Speaking of magic, you see? Professor Snape, the late, great, one and only. Expect a lot of content about him. He is my literary hero. Seriously. No comparison to any other literary character. Also Ron Weasley. Ron is a genuine, absolute gem of a character. You'll find both featured pretty prominently in my Snarry fan fictions over on AO3. If you don't like it, fight me. Or better yet, just click the back button. Also, warning, if you go find them, dead dove, do not eat. Tags are there for a reason. Okay, so, as you've probably gathered, this channel is aimed squarely at adults. And if a grown-ass woman smoking, drinking, ranting and swearing about everything from how to pronounce Tacitus, it's a hard C. Don't at me. To the latest shitstorm in whatever's going on in Western politics right now, because that's where I live, and it's put a B in my decidedly left-wing anti-fascist bonnet, and that's not something you're interested in hearing. Cool, get it. I am not everyone's cup of tea. I don't even drink a lot of tea, so there you go. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. As you do wander off into the nether of the internet looking for something to leave you at least mildly entertained though, take a towel. Seriously, take a towel. Always take a towel. Cheerio! Have fun storming the castle. That's right, folks. Spoiler alert. Not. I'm a nerd. Okay, my husband got me into D&D 5th edition. Blame him. I got him into Harry Potter. So that makes us even. Wait, I'm a Slytherin. This is not acceptable. I will remedy that ASAP. What? You thought there was some deep reason for my username? Only retrospectively, I'm afraid. I spend a lot of time teasing my husband. Link to his channel down there in the description below. He's an atheist YouTuber with a bunch of D&D and general media content. So go subscribe to him if you aren't already. Tell him wifey sent you. Which is a nice little segue into the Oscars part of my introduction video. Firstly, I want to thank Jay over at the Nevermore Tavern, again, for coming up with the great channel name. I love it. It's my Hideaway. It's amazing. I love it. Second, to Jen over in her little corner, who's made my intro. Love you, Jen. Mama Atheist, Atheist Pastor, and Vagrant Sam. You're all brilliant, and you've all contributed massively to getting me up and running and helping me find my feet with this. So I will enforce a virtual hug later, maybe. We'll see how you feel. And Godless Scummer. We talked less than 20 minutes before I started filming this. You're great. It's really nice to have some backup against the Aussies and Americans all over the internet, because it does kind of feel like we're a tiny minority being British. But thank you so much for all the help and advice as well. Really appreciate it. Daily Atheist. I play D&D on your channel. You're a machine. Don't stop. And links to all these people down there in the description below. And generally, if we've interacted on YouTube, Twitter, pretty much anywhere else, and you know I'm about to do this, you've contributed in some way to giving me the confidence to actually, pull my finger out and do it. So thank you to you too. I can't do the fake Oscars crying thing. I'm not going to try. So take a moment. Imagine that I did. Now. Right. Got that image in your head? Good. Moving on. You've noticed the elephant in the room by now. A couple of them, actually. My accent. First of all, I'm a Yorkshire lass. Now, I reckon I should address that, because I can't help it. Sometimes I'll tone it down and I'll sound like a customer service representative like this. Other times, for love nor money, I can't make it do that. Tough. Listen at a slower speed. If you're struggling, about 3/4 speed should probably do it. Also, sometimes I have a bit of a lisp going on. I may actually hiss at you occasionally if I'm jokingly annoyed. It's my husband's fault. You'll get a mental image of me, or, an actual image of me, just being this crazy lady, obsessed with Slytherin and snakes, and just being a little bit nuts. It's his fault, and that's because he loved me enough to make me confident enough not to really give a flying fuck what anyone thinks of me and to be true to myself. So, cool. Fair warning also, I also say fight me and sue me way too much for a broke-ass northerner with a dodgy soldier. Soldier. See? Tongue's gone. Dodgy shoulder. Please don't do either. Like I said, I'm broke and I've got a dodgy shoulder. I'll always let you know if you can just listen to a video or if there's actual stuff going on screen that you need to see. It's unlikely to happen, the latter at least, until I get a grip on video editing, which, spoiler alert, reads probably never, because technology. Nope. Quick list now, because I'm wittering on and I'm starting to feel self-conscious. A social media, because I'm told that's what you do on YouTube. I'm on Twitter as @DangerHissy. Same as Instagram and Ravelry. I'm on AO3 as Hissy the Danger Noodle. I'm on WordPress at dangerhissy.wordpress.com, but that currently actually has nothing on it, as it's basically the website for this channel, and this channel's brand spanking new. logic, people. You can keep up with my latest thoughts on being coronatined at hissylockdown.wordpress.com. And my email address, if anyone wants to get in touch, hissythedangenoodle@gmail.com. I'm also in like a bunch of other places, and the best place to find out what they are is the top of my Twitter profile, where they're all pinned and there. If you're that interested, which I sincerely doubt it, you're going to be sick of me. All this, again, in the description below, and I promise it's not going to be a big thing that I read it out every video. It is just, this is the introduction, so let's, you know. Also, French hands, tough. You will find my real name on quite a lot of my social media, and there is a reason for that. Get comfy, and I will tell you the story, because it's a good story. Cool. Comfy? Good. Right. Fucking turfs. Fucking turfs. I tweeted something calling out some politician. She retweeted it, and they piled on, and this is going back about 8 months. Bastards tried to dox me, like full on threatening to send my fan fiction to my manager. I think they must have thought I'm American, because my boss actually found the entire idea of her or the company giving a flying fuck what I do in my free time totally hilarious. You know, I'm in the UK, I'm unionised, and my boss is not my mother people. They don't care. My dad knows I'm a grown-ass woman who does whatever the hell she wants. He figured that out a long time ago. He had to deal with me as a teenager. And my husband, he wears the trousers in our marriage, but only because he's got my permission to say so. Think about that one for a second. You'll catch up. What it boils down to is quite literally, no one else's opinion has enough of an impact on me and my life right now for me to care too much what they think of how I spend my free time or what my opinions are. I say that to preempt this next point. You'll notice that I've been looking down a lot in this video. That's because this video is heavily scripted. Most of mine are not going to be this scripted. They're going to be very loosely scripted, if at all. I'm dyslexic. I'm a chatterbox. Give me like half a dozen bullet points and a camera, and I'm golden for 15 to 20 minutes, which is going to be the target time for most of these videos, because that feels like a nice, you know. As long as I'm not talking about myself, I'm not... I can go on, because I'm just not that interesting to me, hence why this one is so scripted. It's been like pulling teeth writing this damn thing. It's worse than writing your CV. Just horrible. I have no idea what you're going to make of me right now. You may have actually seen me knocking around on people's streams and stuff, so if you have, you kind of know what I'm like when I'm not nervously staring at a camera and reading a script off my Kindle. But hopefully you feel welcome here. I've tried to make it nice and cosy. And if you do want to stop by again soon, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share this out. This is my debut video, so all help, much appreciated. Get the message out there. Danger Hissy is here. And before you go, as I always say, take care, be good, and if you can't be good, be careful.